So a couple of days ago, there was a fire at a cemetery in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I don't know a whole lot of details, and I don't think anybody else does either, including the people who were there. But local police detained a man who was seen in a video essentially confessing to having set the fire. They say that they've released him because he was homeless. Now, that's not the whole story. Um, to have a crime, you have to have an intent to commit the crime. This guy says he was homeless and he was building a campfire to keep warm, and the campfire got out of control. Now, there's certainly some degree of culpability. He's obviously going to be in some trouble, but is he going to prison? Probably not. But it was also completely preventable. If he had had a place where he could have gone and been safe overnight, he would have probably been there rather than setting random campfires in cemeteries. Having been there and done that myself, I can say pretty good chance he thought nobody's going to look in the cemetery and I'll be fine. I just keep control over my fire. Well, that's what didn't happen. Damage to the fire to the cemetery rather appears to be fairly minimal. It's about maybe 20 square feet of basically leaves burned, and that's it. Um, the trees that it was burning under don't appear to have been significantly damaged. There's quite a bit of smoke uh, marking and a little bit of maybe charring down towards the very, very bottom. But the videos that I saw were not very clear. That might have also just been more smoke. It'll wash off in, well, by the end of winter at least. In the meantime, he has still set that fire. He's going to set another fire, as are hundreds of other people tonight alone. My old stomping grounds in Shasta County, there was a very significant wildfire that broke out 4 years ago, I think it was. About that. Um, Basically, a whole acre was burned. Now, the fire department did get on it as quickly as they could. They protected the structures and then fought the wildfire. But it still got to be that big, and it was just homeless people trying to keep warm. How many times do we have to have that exact same scenario play out before we realize something's not working here? Maybe there's a better way to deal with this problem.